Hi, my beautiful Taurus, and welcome back to Arcana Priestess. I am so glad to be doing a reading for you guys today. All right, so we are going to be doing your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This is going to be the new love spread. So for those of you who are not already subscribed or have hit the notification bell, make sure that you're notified because I do allow you guys to choose the readings from now on. I do polls every couple of weeks. So the new love was the most recent one that you guys had voted on, and I will have a poll up sometime throughout this week as well. All right, so we're going to do an overall energy, and then we're going to do the spread to look at who is your future love. Who is your future love going to be? Okay, so what does Taurus need to see? What does Taurus need to see? What does Taurus need to see? Okay. If you are interested in the giveaway for the free reading, all of the information that you need to participate in the giveaway will be in the description box below, as well as all the information for personal readings. I'm actually doing up to $50 off for a lot of the personal readings right now because it was International Women's Day. So this entire month, I'm going to be donating $4.44 out of each order that I make, as well as they are going to be on sale, and I have chosen an organization that I'm going to be donating that to. So I'm really excited. It is an organization. I should have written down the name because I don't remember the exact name, but it is an organization that helps to give, pads, tampons, necessities to women all around the world. So I thought that that would be, bras, all those kind of things. So I thought that that would be something that would be very beneficial. And yeah, from now on, I'm going to be choosing different organizations to donate to. So if you guys have an organization that you're, really close with or that means something to you, leave it in the comments below and I can take a look into it. And maybe one month it'll be that organization that will be donating to. So all paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, and turn your gaze within. All paths lead home. So you know what this means. I'm thinking of that Hannah Montana song, You'll Always Find Your Way Back Home. And I don't know why, but for the past 3 months, so many people have said things that reminded me of that song, or I've heard that song, and it's very weird. But some of you, this is about going home, and I'm hearing right away, why would I do that? I did everything that I possibly could have done to get away from that, but maybe you are feeling like you're in a rut or you're just not really, motivated right now, and there's something about going home that is going to really get you back up on your, actually, to be completely honest, for some of you, it may be some sort of meeting, somebody that you're going to meet if you go to your hometown, but there's something about needing to go to your hometown, needing to go back to the root of where everything started, right? Some of you, maybe you spent a lot of time in your grandmother's home, so it's going back to your grandmother's home. Your first home that you ever lived in, or the one that you have the most memories, even if you don't, your parents or whoever in your family doesn't own it, still being in that area, it's going to create something. It's going to create some sort of awakening. Some of you are going to even get some sort of answers, some sort of puzzles. It seems like the answers are already within you. You just need somebody to guide you towards these answers, right? Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. I feel like I want to get another one for you guys. Taurus. What does Taurus need? Because I want 2 messages. I know that the whole reading is going to be about love, but I want to at least have 2 messages that are, general. Messenger. Okay, wow, this is beautiful. All paths lead home and messenger. So Cyrus energy, bringing harmony and balance. And it's like there's a messenger that's going to, maybe there's a messenger that you're going to meet. Maybe the messenger of somebody that you've always known. Bringing harmony and balance. So, focusing on what you can do to bring harmony and balance into your life, especially in the times where you just feel super unhappy, right? How can you make it so that, I always, if there's something throughout the day that I don't want to do or that I'm not really excited to do, I will make sure to do something fun while I'm doing it. like at one point I wasn't really into cooking that much, so I would listen to my audibles and listen to my audio books while I was reading, or sorry, while I was eating. Or if there was a certain part of my house where I'm just like, ugh, I'm not really interested in cleaning, I'll listen to my favorite music. Or I'll be like, once I get this done, I can, you know, do this, or I can do that, right? But you have to like find little ways to make the things that aren't exciting in your life exciting, right? Because we can live a life of, you know, happiness and joy, but we have to really realize that, okay, there's some things we definitely can't get out of doing. Maybe if you absolutely hate those things, okay, you want to make sure that you have enough money to be able to hire somebody to do those things for you, right? There's a way around every single thing. You just have to believe that it's possible, right? And until you can get to that point, how can you do it on your own in a way that's going to be a little bit more fun, right? So maybe this is about school. This could be about going back to school, needing that motivation, you know, because you haven't really gotten to that part in your life where maybe you're like trying to get a raise, or maybe you're trying to like move up in your career, whatever the case may be. And it's like, you feel like it's been 3 years, like, when am I going to get this promotion? I don't even know if I can wait any longer to get the promotion. I just feel like I need to leave. And some of you guys, it's like just needing to have that motivation and, you know, remind yourself why you're doing it, because I do feel like you are a lot closer than you think. You are a lot closer than you think. But others of you, you may have been waiting so long where you realize that, like, wait a minute, I don't even want this as much as I thought I did. And it may be time for you to get out and start all over. And, you know, just because you put in so much work into something does not mean that you, just like how with relationships, people put in a lot of work in the relationship and they feel like, well, I don't want to start all over. I feel like when it comes to work, if you put in a lot of work into your career and you feel like you want to start all over, it's like, yeah, because you learned everything that there is to learn. It's time to move forward. It's time to go to the next chapter, right? You have graduated. And that's the same with relationships, right? Who cares how long you've been together if right now things aren't going good? You can't think about how they were amazing in the past. What's the past going to do if things are crap right now in front of you? If what you're dealing with on a day-to-day life is nothing like what you expected to have with this person, right? So, let's see. All right, so I'm gonna pull the cards. If a message comes out, I'll let you know, and then we're gonna go through each of them. So the first one is your future true love. Who is Taurus? Future true love. Who is Taurus's future true love? Depression. I forgot. It's supposed to be one card, but one of the signs, I heard 3, so I'm pulling 3 for this one. Okay, the 6 of Swords, and I do have to grab this one because I did feel it. Oof, and the 8 of Swords. My. Somebody who is possibly an air sign, Scorpio. Will the attraction be instant? Will the attraction between these two be instant? Some of you guys, this person is somebody from the past. Somebody that you walked away from. Or somebody that's just not really your type. Like I said, going back to your hometown, maybe something, a place that you kind of ran away from or, you know, didn't want anything to do with. Associated all those people in one certain box. But you might have overlooked this person. Well, the attraction, okay. Then King of Crystals. So definitely not. This could definitely be somebody that's already in your life that you just have not really, you know, it's kind of like this person was always meant to be the one for you, but you had no idea this whole entire time. Because it seems like this has been in the works. This could be somebody that you know has a crush on you for a very long, has had a crush on you for a very long time. Yeah. This could also be somebody that you are okay with this person, but there's something about them that reminds you of the past. Like maybe this is, you know, somebody that you dated in the past, it's their best friend. And as much as you have a great connection with them, every time you're with them, you remember the past that you had. So what will Taurus's new person be like? What will Taurus's new person be like? The Knight of Crystals. Okay, what are the challenges of this connection? What will the challenges be from this connection? The Seven of Wands in reverse. What will help the challenges in this connection? What will help the challenges in this connection? The Six of Crystals. And when, where, or how will Taurus meet this person? When, where? The Five of Cups, yeah, for some of you, this really is the person from your past that's coming back here. Others of you, it's that you're not going to meet this person until you get over the person that you are still focusing on from the past, because this person may be around you already, but with the Five of Cups, it's like you're not focusing on this person, you're not paying attention to this person, you have barely even noticed this person because you're so focused on the past. So, what is, okay, so Taurus's future love, we have oppression, Six of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. Okay, so you're definitely dealing with somebody who could definitely be an air sign. There's no major arcanas, but we do have a lot of air. We also have a lot of earth. So you could be dealing, and those are really good for you, earth and air. So you could be dealing with a Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, or you could be dealing with another Taurus, a Virgo, Capricorn. It could be any of the signs here. You could be trying to get over somebody from the past here. I definitely see that. Tried to possibly have a fling with a fire sign that didn't necessarily work out to your advantage. Those are just some random messages that I am sensing here. But Eight of Swords here showing me that I think that honestly, I feel like this is supposed to be, I mean, it says future, right? It doesn't say new. So for some of you, it's almost like you're gonna have a complete renewal of a relationship with somebody from the past. And remember all the stuff that I was saying, all paths lead home? Maybe this is somebody that you were with at a very young age. You know, those relationships where it's like, the only reason why you separated could have been you went to college, whatever your parents moved and you had no choice over it. But it was like, I don't think these are two people that, like, you know, they were fighting or there was, you know, cheating or lying or betrayals or manipulation. I don't think it was that. I think it was, there was a job even. You had to move for a job, whatever the case may be. But I don't feel like it's something that you weren't able to, you know, come back from. I definitely don't sense that it's that if this is somebody from the past here. And if this is somebody from the past, then I do feel like they have been like constantly thinking of you, constantly having you in their mind, trying to move forward, trying to get over you. But at the end of the day, there's just something about you that this person can't get over you. Somebody has a box with something, maybe a box with a treasure from this relationship. Somebody might have saved a movie ticket. There's some sort of little like memory that has been held on to. It could have even been like a page in a journal, but I do sense this energy. Somebody could be a musician, but I do feel like something about possibly you or them. Somebody moved on too quickly after this, and that made the other person feel as though they didn't really care too much. So I don't think that there was any stinging during the breakup, except for the fact that you guys had to break up when it wasn't really in your control. And then I think the sting came from, you know, whoever moved on first. After that, the other one was just kind of like, well, damn, you know? So that's why they didn't express their feelings. That's why they were like, okay, well, like, let me just back off. I mean, it's not like how we're supposed to be together anyways with this distance. I feel like this is a very specific message. I honestly feel like every time I do Taurus readings, they're very specific. Okay, so let's see. Will the attraction be instant? We have the King of Crystals. So will the attraction be instant? I definitely feel like this is something that has, you know, taken a long time to build up. Also with this kind of King of Crystals, the thing that I'm seeing is I think that you will fall in love. If this isn't somebody you already know, you'll fall in love with their soul before you fall in love with, you know, it's not going to be like, wow, this person is so sexy, like I need to, you know, be with them. No, you're going to fall in love with their looks after you fall in love with them. First, it's going to be their soul. You're going to really be able to see them for who they are. You're going to see their uniqueness. You're going to see all the good and all the bad within them and still be like, wow, this is the type of person that I want. And it's going to be the same vice versa. So I think this is going to be a very deep bond between you and this individual. If this is somebody completely new in your life, then I definitely feel like this is somebody that you're going to end up dating and becoming friends first, like building a friendship and slowly, you know, getting more deep and more intimate and more involved with one another here. Beautiful energy. Yeah. So what will this person be like? The Knight of Crystals. They're going to be like you. They're going to be very similar to you, to be completely honest. I feel like this is somebody who can definitely manifest. I definitely feel like they are very spiritual, or they are just getting into the spiritual, like learning about spirituality as of now here. Very determined, very honest, very direct, somebody who knows what they want and they go after it. But they're not like fire energy where they just like completely rush into it, right? This is somebody who knows what they want, and then they craft that perfect plan to get what they want. And that's why with the King of Crystals coming in, as will the attraction be instant? For all you know, this person has liked you for such a long time, and the plan is like has been going on for so long, but it's only now that in that plan they were supposed to actually come towards you, make that first move, right? It's like there's so much that goes on underneath, behind the scenes, that happens before this person goes towards anyone or towards anything. They realistically think of all the things that could go right, all the things that could go wrong, all the ways around it, you know, to ensure that no matter how many times they fail, they will get what they want at the end of the day. So if this is somebody where it's like you're not interested right away, or you're just like, this is somebody who's just completely not my normal type, whatever the case is, this person is somebody who's going to absolutely stick around until you see just how much they are that type of person for you, and they're completely prepared. So even if you're just, you know, a lot of Tauruses just take things it's either like they take it very, very slow with relationships, or they completely just rush into the relationship. So it depends like what you know, which way you go about it here. But either way, this person is totally down for it. So what will the challenges be? We have the Seven of Wands in reverse. I'll show you what it looks like upright. You know, this energy is like, there's one person in particular, but there's going to be a couple people. Like, a lot of people are going to have opinions, right? The answer to this is only if you allow something to get to you is it going to actually get to you. But what I sense here is that there are going to be a lot of opinions about this relationship that are going to come from your friends, that are going to come from your family. These people have no idea what your relationship even is. Like, some people are going to start judging just by, you know, seeing you together for the first time. There's something that is very threatening about the two of you guys' energy when you guys are together. I'm not sure what it is, because to be completely honest, I do think that the two of you guys together act as a mirror. So you're going to be mirroring the people. So it's realistically going to be different. You're going to trigger something different within every single person that you meet. And if somebody's not ready to deal with the things that trigger them, then what happens? They become defensive, right? So the challenge is going to be that there are other people that are not going to like this connection, other people that are going to try and bring down this connection. The Six of Crystals here being what will help this challenge, and that is you guys just focusing on yourselves, you know, equal give and take, realizing that you two are the only ones that are actually in this relationship. Nobody else is in this relationship, and nobody else's opinion truly matters. As long as you guys are 100% happy with one another and communicating, you know, your wants and needs to one another and just being open and honest, then everything's going to be perfectly fine. It's if you let this become, you know, that next step where there's another person involved, then that's when it's going to be like, okay, you know? So yeah, but I don't really see that this is going to be a huge thing. Like, I think that this is the worst thing that could happen, And I don't even really sense that for a majority of you that this is really even going to happen. It's going to be very light here. And I feel like for some of you, these people may say that, and then that just by judging from the outside, and then they meet your person, or they see you and your person, and then they're just like, oh, and then they wish they hadn't said anything. So, you know. All right, so when, where, or how will you meet? 5 of Cups. When, where, or how will you meet? So for some of you, this means that this is the person from your past. It's really simple, like I said in the beginning. It's either the person from your past, or it's somebody that you're going to meet once you remove the past from your life. Like, if you know in your heart that the person that you are wanting from your past, or the person you haven't moved on with from your past, even though you may want them, you know that you're not supposed to be with them, or that they're not really going to provide you what you truly are able to have, right? Like, if your perfect person was there and then your ex wanted you back at the same time, who would you pick, right? You have to think of it from that perspective. Then you know that obviously this is not going to resonate in the fact of your ex coming back, but it is going to resonate in the fact of you needing to release that ex to line yourself up with this right person, right? But take what resonates, leave the rest, right? Do not take, some people take these readings so seriously. Like, I mean, some of the comments that I've received, like, I have blocked so many people because I'm just like, first of all, if you're taking the reading that seriously, you should not be watching readings. Like, that is like not healthy. Because these are general. You have to be able to defer what's real and what's not real from these readings. That's why, you know, us readers always recommend personal readings, because if you watch these readings too much, it'll drive you insane if you're not the type of person who can really be like, okay, that's for me, that's not for me. But to be able to do that, you have to really take your ego out of everything, right? You have to know the difference between what it is that you want and what's actually right for you, or what's actually right in front of you. So, yeah, that is what, yeah. But that is what I have for you guys. Everything you guys need is in the description box below. Personal readings are up to $50 off for, I'm not sure how long, but for at least for this week for now. And what else? Oh yeah, if you want to participate to win a free reading, know that all the information for that is in the description box below of how you can participate, as well as my TikTok and my Instagram if you want daily messages. I love you guys. I wish you all the best. And I also started doing monthly horoscopes on my personal account. So it is Raised Runway on Instagram. And if you want to follow me there, I do a beautiful spread. Actually, it's quite a long spread for your monthly horoscope. All right, guys, I love you so much and take care.